Well, Greenpeace is what I think it's a very, very dangerous organization that is actually purported itself to be some sort of a good steward of the planet and trying to save the environment and trying to make things better and all of that. But upon reflection and looking at all their actions over decades, you realize that they actually turns out to be a very dangerous activist group that is first and foremost function on very strange things, in the sense that their whole purpose is basically shifting from one campaign of fear, from one campaign to another, starting with, let's say, nuclear war. Maybe there is a reason there, right? They're afraid of this mutual self-destruction. So all intentions are good initially, obviously. But this Greenpeace, as we learned from our great friend Patrick Moore, who was co-founders of Greenpeace, decided that they went too far all of a sudden, where they started to say that they want to ban chlorine and things like that, right? They claimed that they wanted to solve a problem, and then every single time when somebody is trying to do anything about it, they're very against of any solution that you have. All the goal is basically to keep the campaign of fear and scare going, so that they will be able to probably get more donation, because they are, surprisingly, namely the money, the dollars and cents. Pull out these statistics from basically 1994 to 2015 about how much money they spend on climate and energy campaign, how much money they spend on ocean and forests. All that number turns out to be a very large number. Surprisingly, it's over $500 million. It's a big number. And so you think about it, this is not mom and pop's operation. And also for people to think that this Greenpeace is a grassroots organization, I think you're highly mistaken too. It's run by basically a very top-down approach from 5 or 7 people that's elected to be the board member, and then they self-elect themselves, renewable every 3 years. And it's not really the people who are doing anything. They're just getting the instruction from the campaign that they created, right? And therefore, that's why I think that Greenpeace is very, very dangerous in that sense, because the problem is basically they are anti-energy, anti-human, anti-science, anti-environment ultimately. And that is the fundamental conclusion that we have about Greenpeace.